follow up. We all in.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dr. Stubbs here, bringing you another edition of the follow-up. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about how common it is to switch majors, okay? So I did some research on this, and I was looking at the National Center for Education Statistics, and this was a study done back in 2017, but it's still pretty relevant. It says about 1 out of every 10 students switch their college major more than once, which also indicates that it's pretty common to at least switch your major at least one time. Okay, so it's okay whether you switch your major more than once or just once or not at all. It depends on the planning that goes into it prior to. Okay, that's why even while you're in high school, you need to make sure you're doing a good job of planning for what it is you want to get out of college. A lot of the problems that come with college or the challenges comes from a lack of planning. All right. I'm talking to you as someone with a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and a doctorate degree. Yes, I completed all of them, but were they in the majors that all of them that I wanted? Not really. And it's not because they're not things that I'm interested in. It's just that if I had planned accordingly, for some of the things I'm very passionate about, like technology, audio, education, which most of my degrees are in education, there would have been a little bit more of a structure to how I put things together. But because I did not plan, I still worked things out because I was able to use critical thinking skills, which is always going to be a great tool to utilize while forget college, just in life. So just make sure that as you are thinking about switching majors, don't look at it as a good or bad thing. Look at it as something that can happen, because if it does happen, you do have to realize that if this happens, there's a good chance that you may extend your time while in school. That's why it's always great. I always give the advice of doing your general studies, your general education. Some places call them foundation courses or foundations of knowledge and learning in Florida, things like that. So it's always good to get those foundational things done first so that you can really make a decision and stick with it so that you don't extend your time, which may not allow you to apply for financial aid down the road, whatever the case may be. So the more you plan ahead of time, the more efficient you can be with your time while in school. And whether or not you switch a major, it's okay. If you do or you don't switch, it's your life, it's your career, it's your education. What you do with it is up to you. So don't let anyone tell you any different than that, okay? If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Dr. Stubbs, DOCTOR_Stubbs. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, all right? I'll see you on the next one.
It's the follow up. We all in.